In 2026, the system doesn't crash, it evolves. Artificial intelligence is no longer a tool sitting on your desktop. It's embedded in networks, in hardware, in identity, in the infrastructure that runs the world, and the people who understand the system, who will control the system. Welcome to Cyberpunk AI. Today we're breaking down what's actually changing in 2026, not recycled hype, not basic AI talk, but real technological shifts. Autonomous AI agents, AI-powered security frameworks, hardware intelligence, synthetic identity warfare, and defensive AI evolution. This isn't theory. This is the direction the digital world is moving, and if you want to stay ahead, you need to understand it. In 2024, AI answered prompts. In 2026, AI executes missions. The biggest shift isn't smarter chat, it's autonomous agents. These systems don't just respond, they plan. You give them an objective, analyze this network, identify weaknesses, simulate breach paths, generate remediation strategy, and instead of one output, they break the problem into steps. They run processes, they adjust mid-execution, they chain decisions together. This is called task orchestration. And in cybersecurity, it's a massive shift. Security teams are using AI agents to scan environments, continuously prioritize vulnerabilities by exploit probability, generate automated reports, simulate attack paths safely in sandbox systems instead of reacting after a breach. They're modeling breaches before they happen. That's predictive security, and that's 2026. Now let's move deeper. Software is only half the battlefield. In 2026, hardware intelligence is becoming compact. Multi-protocol tools, RF NFC, infrared, Bluetooth, are now being paired with AI-assisted firmware analysis. Instead of manually testing signal responses, AI systems now analyze captured frequencies, detect weak encryption patterns, identify replay vulnerabilities, map device communication flows. Think about that. A building access system, a wireless badge, an IoT device in your home. AI can now model how those devices communicate and detect weaknesses faster than a human manually testing them. But here's the important part. This technology isn't just for breaking systems, it's for indicting them. Modern security teams are running hardware layer audits because attack surfaces aren't just digital anymore. They're physical digital hybrids. If your building badge talks to a server, if your smart device transmits a signal, if your car uses wireless pairing, that's an attack surface. 2026 security means understanding signal intelligence. Now we enter the psychological layer, the battlefield of trust. In 2026, AI can generate realistic voice clones, deepfake videos, synthetic faces, automated identity profiles, and the scary part, it's scalable. Imagine receiving a call that sounds exactly like your CEO, or seeing a live video message that looks real. Synthetic identity systems can now generate believable digital personas in minutes, and businesses are realizing something. The greatest vulnerability isn't software, it's human trust. That's why defensive systems are evolving into behavioral authentication, multi-layer verification, liveness detection, voice pattern anomaly detection. The war isn't about breaking firewalls anymore. It's about breaking perception, and AI can now simulate trust convincingly. That's the cyberpunk reality. Now here's the twist. AI isn't just a weapon, it's the shield. Modern defensive systems in 2026 don't rely on static rules. They learn behavior. They establish baselines. They understand what normal looks like inside a network. Then when something deviates, they react instantly, not hours later, not after damage is done, immediately. AI-driven defense systems can detect abnormal login behavior, suspicious data movement, unusual endpoint activity, lateral movement patterns instead of waiting for known signatures. They detect statistical anomalies. That is a massive shift, because now it's AI versus AI, autonomous offense versus autonomous defense, adaptive systems fighting adaptive systems, and the winner, the one with better intelligence architecture. Here's the truth about 2026. It's not about hype, it's not about fear. It's about awareness. The digital world is becoming more automated, more predictive, more synthetic, more intelligent. If you understand how AI agents operate, if you understand signal layer exposure, if you understand synthetic identity risks, if you understand behavioral defense, you're ahead of 90% of people. The future belongs to the technically aware, the strategically informed, the ones who don't just use technology, but understand its architecture. This is Cyberpunk AI. If you want deeper breakdowns, real security intelligence, real tech shifts, and real 2026 analysis, make sure you subscribe to Cyberpunk AI, because the ones who understand the system control the system. I'll see you in the next drop.